I'm Iain and I'm doing my persuasive speech on if NCAA athletes should get paid. So, the NCAA made billions of dollars in revenue off their college athletes through merchandise, video games, sporting events, and much more. But the athletes themselves don't even get a crumb of the cake. They can't even sell their own merchandise because the school basically owns them. College athletes should get paid with all the hard work, time, risk that they are putting into their sport. It's literally their job to play the sport for their college. So why aren't they getting paid? College coaches make billions of dollars off their athletes. The school that made the most revenue last year was Texas A&M. That made a revenue of $192 million off their whole entire athletics program, with football and basketball being at the top. The Texas A&M football coach signed a 10-year contract with a guaranteed $75 million. The most paid employee at the NCAA are usually college coaches, with some making millions of dollars. Mike Krzyzewski is the highest paid coach to ever live. He's the men's head basketball coach at Duke University, and he made a revenue of $8,982,325 million off of his athletic teams. Now that I have covered the highest paid coaches in the schools and the highest paid college, I will now discuss an athlete that got kicked out of college due to selling his own merchandise while going to A&M. Ryan Traham was a phenomenal high school distance runner that committed to Texas A&M. In high school, Ryan Traham had a YouTube channel that he vlogged his high school cross-country meets, track and field meets, and weekly workouts. He had his own business that he started with a friend in high school, just trying to make a little money, selling Neptune bottles. When he entered college, he was still passionate about his YouTube channel and business that he had made a profit of $50,000 on in high school. Selling the Neptune bottles in college were against the NCAA rules since he was associating Neptune with the Texas A&M. Ryan continued his business and is now a very popular YouTuber. If he was getting paid by the NCAA, he probably wouldn't have left college. Ryan Traham continued his business and is now a very popular YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers. Now that I have discussed an example of an athlete that was not paid in college, now that I've discussed an athlete that got kicked out of college for not getting paid, I'll discuss what happens if an athlete gets injured. It is hard to be a college athlete and have a job or make money. A college sport like football is basically a job considering what is done and expected by the athletes. Even though playing college football is like a full-time job, the athletes are not getting paid and not getting any of the revenue that the college makes off of them. If a college football player were to get injured, they would lose their college scholarship and would have to pay money out of their own pocket just to stay in the college. College track and field athletes and cross country are not allowed to collect prize money for competing. They're not allowed to collect prize money whenever they are competing for their college. If a college track and field athlete were to go into a non-collegiate meet, like a professional meet, and win their event, their college would not let them collect any of the prize money. The college that the athlete goes to holds on to the money and only gives them a portion of it whenever they graduate, and then they keep the rest. Now that I've discussed my main points, I will end with my conclusion. Today, I first discussed how colleges make millions of dollars off their athletes. Second, an athlete that got kicked out of college because he sold his own merchandise. Finally, I discussed how hard it is to be a college athlete and not get paid. College athletes should get paid considering how much their college and coaches are making off of them and how much time and risk they are putting into their sport.